She's just kind of scared. Yes, she is. Yes. So this is Rachel. Hi, baby girl. You're just kind of scared, huh? Hi. Yes, you're a beautiful girl. Hi. Oh, that feels so good. Hi, honeys. Hi. Hi, baby girl. So this is Rachel. Hi, honey. It's okay. You're okay. So you know what doesn't work with us? Oh, does that feel so good? Yes. Hissing doesn't work with us. Yes, you're okay. So I can't read comments right now. Hi, that's our Rachel girl. Oh, beautiful. You're so pretty. Yes, you are. Hi, honeys. Hi, honey. Yes, you're gonna be okay. Yes, you are. You're gonna be okay. All right, so this is Rachel. And the thing about Rachel, now I'm gonna look at comments. So this is a younger female, and they called her feral because she hisses, but she totally meows. She's just afraid. She is absolutely not aggressive at all. And she meows. You can tell by looking at her that she's fearful. And when she was live trapped, the story, because I reached back out to animal control and I said, I said, with respect, whoever assesses cats on intake, they might need some training because this is not a feral cat. Neither one of them is a feral cat. And what you do is when you live trap a cat, it's scary. And then you put them in a cage where there's barking dogs and all that. It's scary. And she's going to protect herself. She's scared. She does not know if you're trying to hurt her or not. So I sent them a message and said that, and I try to be nice and soften it. But, you know, if you are an animal control officer, you have to know how to describe a cat or you're not going to get any into rescue. This is a skittish cat. She is not aggressive at all. And she meowed on intake. When she was scared, she was meowing. Now she's starting to feel a little bit comfortable, so she hisses at me, but never did she try biting. Never. And so they asked for some tips, and I just said, number one, a feral cat will never meow. They don't like to make eye contact. And just because you live trap a cat does not mean that they're feral. And so she is not a feral cat. So now I'll show you the other one that we got, which completely blows my mind, even more than just this. Okay, this is a cat that is not comfortable around humans because maybe she hasn't had good dealings with humans. But I can tell you that I asked the story of both of them. And this little girl right here was live trapped because she was stalking a bird feeder in Burnsville. And why don't feral cats meow? You have to ask them, I'm not sure. But feral cats don't meow. They're so afraid of humans. Maybe meowing is a sign of weakness. I don't know. But they don't meow. In our 9 years of doing feral cats absolutely don't meow. They might hiss. They don't meow. And that's been our experience with for 9 years, specifically working with feral cats. So So she was stocking a bird feeder for food. Well, duh, she needs to eat, right? That's how God made it. Now let me show you the other cat. You guys can look at Godfrey while I lock up her cage. Hi, baby girl. You are safe. You don't have to worry about anything. So when she was at animal control, it worked for her to hiss because they left her alone. It don't work with us. Absolutely does not work with us. All right. And what she did was she meowed, and that was a dead giveaway. When I heard her meow yesterday, I was like, oh, she's no feral. She kept meowing. All right, here we go. Watch this one. Okay, you ready? So this one's Miriam. Here she comes. Hi, Miriam. Now, I have been petting on Miriam, and this is Miriam. And I thought, let's take a look at her teeth. How old do we think she is? She's got some tartar on her teeth, so she's not a young thing. She's skinny. She's got no teats. So here's my theory, and Dr. Ashley will give her an exam on Monday. My theory is that she is a spayed, previously owned cat, and they moved away on her. So she has no teeth, so she hasn't had babies. She doesn't feel like she's pregnant, so I'm assuming that she is already spayed. She was an owned cat. Look at how absolutely wonderful she is. Hi. Hi, baby. So I went and rechecked her for a chip. Of course, she has no chip. But I think this girl's already spayed. I think she had a home. So that's why I did reach out to animal control just to let them know this was an owned cat. If she's lost, hopefully they'll look for her if it was an accident. But like I said, I did check for a chip. She doesn't have a chip. Very nice cat. So what we'll do on Monday is Dr. Ashley will give her her physical exam. And we'll shave her belly, look for a space scar. I didn't look for a tattoo, actually. Let me see. I don't see a tattoo. But we'll look for a space scar. I think she's a spayed girl. She's very sweet. Hi, baby. So thank you for the donation, Lois. Yep, sorry. In this one, they had caution will bolt. Well, she doesn't want to be in a cage. If you put me in a jail cell, I'd try to bolt too, especially when I didn't commit a crime. So the story with this girl too is she was killing birds, and that's why she was live trapped. So isn't that crazy that this cat was live trapped? Hi, baby. So she will not be in a cage much longer. So she won't be in a cage much longer, I can tell you that. She for sure does not need to be in a cage. But we want to do the right thing. We have a protocol to follow. She has to stay in the cage until she is tested for feline leukemia and FIV and vaccinated. And then she'll be able to go into probably the meet and greet room because she is a nice cat. She also is not cat reactive. I've seen cats go right by her. She frankly doesn't care. So that's the story. And when these guys hiss, when they're scared, we understand they're hissing because they're scared. It doesn't make us not want to handle them. And that's one thing that I hope that the ACO, I hope that the animal control officers all over the world can try to understand that when you are intaking stray cats, you have to get to know what they're like. You can't just assess them because they hissed once and call them feral. Many cats will be euthanized for being described as feral. So, yeah, this is not a feral cat. This was an owned cat. My suspicion is that she is already spayed. She has no teats. And, I wonder if somebody's looking for her. It's too bad that she's not chipped, right? All right. Bye, baby girl. So I've been in here for a while. They're getting some lovin's. That's why I'm not afraid of Rachel. Hi, Anissa.
Hi.
Anissa's doing 8 o'clock tonight, y'all. And I already told her, don't be scared of Rachel. She's all hiss. So, there's Waylon. Hi, Momo. Hi, Momo. All right, let's go in here. Got some news, got some updates for you guys. Was anybody watching Twitch or YouTube today? This evening? Oh, there's Stuart. Hi, Stuart, baby boy. Hi, Stuart. This boy needs a home. Yes, you do. You are so handsome. Okay, here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Kathy Serino. You win the prize. And the prize is Shaggy. Just kidding. Hey, Theo. Theo, guess what, Theo? You have been chosen. Isn't that amazing? Yay! Theo is being adopted, and she's going to keep his name as Theo. She's a fabulous owner. She's got 2 other cats, so he will have a brother and a sister. And the reason why she didn't take him home today is because now that we microchip cats, he's not chipped yet. I want him microchipped. She's not going to let him outside, but we all know accidents happen, and Theo lived outside. Even though he's a tripod, easy to identify, if by chance he were to get out, at least with a microchip, they'll know who to call. So that's why she's going to come on Monday. We'll have Dr. Ashley microchip him, give him one final exam, and then she can take her new baby home. She promises that she'll be on the after adoption page, and she's going to keep his name Theo, so we'll get to see his progress. Yay! Yay, Theo! So that's happy news. Yay! All right. Here's Dottie. Hi, Dottie. Hi, handsome boy. I really hope we can find a home for Smokey and Dottie together. We will do it. We'll find him a home. We just hope it doesn't take too long. Such nice cats. I could never give up my cats. I can't comprehend how a feral cat sanctuary has cats like Theo, but we understand that because Theo was a medical bill. We spent, and I showed her the bills, we spent about $3,000 on Theo in total. And so she appreciates all that we put into Theo. And it's just called karma. But I just don't understand why a feral cat sanctuary has sweet cats like Dottie and Smokey and Jujubee. Although Jujubee, hi Jujubees. Hi Jujubee. I call him Doobie Doobie also. There's my Doobie Doobie. Hi Jujubees. Isn't he looking good? And look at, there's, I think that's JJ. Back here. JJ. Oh, maybe that's Jody. Wonder where the JJ, oh, you know what? I see him. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is Jody. Thank you, Sally, for your donation. There's our Jody B. And then here's the new one. Look at how scared JJ is. Hi, honey. Hi, sweetie. So you know what? I'm going to give her another week. And then I'm going to start approaching her with handheld treats and stuff. Will Jujubee ever be adoptable? 100%. 100%. There's our Drew boy. Hi, Drew boy. Hi, handsome. Hi. That's our Drew boy. Hi, handsome Marshmallow Man. Hi, Marshmallow Man. Doesn't he look fabulous? He looks fabulous. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Hi, Drew boy. Hi. Hi, Drew boy. So he's still a little bit wobbly, but nothing like before. He's almost at, I'd say he's at 80% for stability. All right. Let's go up to Starfruit. Isn't that so cute? Look at Starfruit and Shaggy are sleeping together. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I think Chris is going home. Yeah, Drew is still on meds. I think he's got another week left he's on doxycycline. He's also on an anti-inflammatory dose of Pred. And then we'll have to wean him off the Pred. So he looks really good. I'm gonna touch Shaggy. Starfruit, don't do that. Look at you guys, I'm scratching Shaggy. He's gonna pretend like he thinks it's a cat, but I think I'm petting Shaggy, you guys. Do you guys see that? And we're fairly certain that Shaggy is deaf. Isn't this awesome, you guys? I don't think Drew will have a tilty head because he doesn't have a tilty head now. You guys, I'm petting Shaggy. I hope this isn't too boring for you guys, but I have never petted him before. Did you like that? Now if I could just wipe that eye booger. Oh. Hi, Shaggy. Hi, Shaggy. Sorry, I'm not like Janice. I'm a little hand shy. Look at Starfruit. Whoa, Starfruit, you scared me when you sneezed. Starfruit, you scared me and you made me take my hand out. Starfruit, don't swear at me. That was Starfruit that hissed, you know. Look at, he's letting me, you guys. Starfruit's like, I'm not comfortable. Look at you guys, I am petting Shaggy. Hi, oh my God, I just want to cry. I am so petting Shaggy now, you guys. I wish Starfruit would leave. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at Starfruit's all pissed off. You guys, wasn't that amazing? Hi. Well, now I know I can reach in and pet him. Hi. Yeah, this is what it feels like to be petted. Starfruit Marie. Look at Starfruit. She says, don't touch my man. Starfruit Marie, are you jealous, huh? Starfruit doesn't want her man petted anymore. But isn't that great? So I'll be doing that way more. And he loves, I'm going to get some beech nut for him because he loves the beech nut food. Let's see. Who can you stare at while I give beech nut? I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can do it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. Let me get some beech nut. This is a different kind. I'm going to try giving them this. Whoever sent this to us. Okay, we'll see if they like that. Hold on. It smells good. It actually smells good. All right, you ready? Look at Starfruit. You being sassy. Hey, Ashley Martell, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Ashley. Starfruit. Okay, there goes Shaggy. Come on. There. Look at that, you guys. Breakthrough. That's a breakthrough, y'all. Don't be turning around, Shaggy. And Shaggy had a dental. So if you see that, he did have a dental. Starfruit, is that you growling, Starfruit Marie? Here, Starfruit. I'll let you have some now. All right. Well, sometimes cats do that when they have mouth issues, but he had a dental. But certainly, Dr. Ashley can recheck him, but he did have a dental. Interesting. So, Starfruit Marie, she's growling at Shaggy. So, all right. Oopsies. Well, that was a breakthrough. Now I know that I can pet him, and he's not going to try to bite me. There's Anthony. Hi, Anthony. So, Shaggy is old. Shaggy is 10 plus, just so you know. You are so strong. Oh, you're so strong, Anthony. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Sinatra's waiting for a bath. I asked him, hey, some people have asked about Victoria. They wanted to see her shave job. There she is. Of course I will show you Shadow, Ashley. I'll show you Father Abraham. All right. Oops. All right. Party. Molly always has a suit mustache. Hi, Alaska. All right, let's go see. You know who we're seeing out and about too is our little Annie. Let's see if I can find Annie also. I'm looking for my Annie. I guess somebody's playing in the tunnel. I see his tinky toes. Do you guys see his tinky toes?
We love kitties. Yes, we do. We love kitties. How about you?
Oh, we all love kitties. Look at that. Have you ever seen such cute toes ever? Those are some well-worn toe pads, toe beans. Isn't that cute? All right. Hi, Abraham. Isn't he looking so content? And he gets petted all day long. I think he knows he's a celebrity. Did you wake up for us, huh?
Father Abraham has many fans. Many fans has Father Abraham.
He is such a celebrity cat, let me tell you. You are a celebrity cat. Well, so Abraham isn't on the adoptable list because he still needs another dental. He had some more teeth that he needs to get rid of. And so she didn't want to do too much at a time because he is an old man. Oh, my baby. Isn't he so adorable? Yes, Cranberry. Oh, I can't believe I didn't show Cranberry. Wonder where she was. Abraham is not on any meds. He is only on Silencia. I think he's just a laid back kind of dude. He's like Tinky Tinky.
We love you.
No. Yeah, he's an old man. He likes to sleep. You gonna get up and go eat? Or is he gonna roll over and face the other way? I think he's telling us something, guys. Oh. All right. Bye, Abraham. Love you. All right. Yep, Father Abraham is enjoying a good retirement. So the reason why Victoria didn't get a full body shave is because she was coming out of the anesthesia.
No, the rave today.
She was coming out of her anesthesia quick. So Hannah couldn't finish. Some cats metabolize the anesthesia faster. Hi, Waylon. Yeah, can you imagine? So poor thing with his arthritis, you can tell it's still hard for him to get around. Can you imagine if he was just TNR'd and he'd have to live outside and catch food and try to find safe spots? Could you imagine what a crappy life that would have been?
How is Fatty, my senorita gordita?
Where is Fatty? I'll see if I can find Fatty. Will, hi Will. Do you know that somebody asked what this cat's name was? He was so offended. He's like, really? You did not just have to ask who I was. Poor Will. Yeah, he was offended. I was gonna go see if this is Bonkers over here. It is so awesome when our cats feel safe enough to be on top of the bed. Isn't this amazing? That's Bonkers. Oh my gosh, I love seeing him on top of the bed. There's Picasso. Hi, Picasso. Hi, Picasso. Go on this bed. So y'all get to see the playground cats at 8 o'clock with Anissa. Because my time's almost up. Showing you your cats. Is Tilty in here? Let's see. Remember, cats are creatures of habit. Let's see if Tilty's over here. There's Reagan. Hi, Reagan. Hi, Reagan girl. Scary monster. Oh. There's Mega Man. And there's Anna right here. There's Anna. All right, we'll see if I can find Tilty, and then I'm going to go home.
Did Fatty get cuddles again after Chris got cuddles?
Anissa, you'll have to find Fatty on your live. I'm ending it. I'm coming up on my half hour. Yeah, it's so nice out. Tilty might be out there too. So if I don't find Tilty in the forest, Anissa will find Tilty tonight. There's Destiny Marie. Hi, Destiny. Okay, so here's the deal before I end. Shout out, I got these shorts on. So we have Furball Farm, they're athletic shorts. I'm wearing also the pink t-shirt. And if you want to know what size I wear, so you know what size you wear. My jeans are generally an 8. Sometimes they're a 10, depending on if I ate at the buffet. Just kidding. But anyways, I wear a size large. So furballfarmshop.com. You will find everything and more that you need for any gift, for any occasion, for anybody's birthday, or for a joke gift. So shop furballfarmshop.com. Keep us busy. And that's how that's one of the many ways that you can support your cats. Also, furballfarmcatsanctuary.com. We have the Mayflowers. That fundraiser is still going on till the end of May. And you can get all the info there. So maybe Anissa will show the flowers tonight too, and she'll go slow so you can read all the names. So anyways, have a great rest of your day from our beautiful Destiny, who wears eyeliner. And she got beautiful eyes. And I will see you online, Twitch and YouTube. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.